Previously on Cerberus Tactics.
Cheers to the beginning. The birthing process of a system whose good it's provided far outweighs the malicious acts of individuals who would wield its might for wrong. This design is intended for the brave, the courageous, and especially those hearts and minds willing to be a light in a world plagued with darkness. We unafraid to be held accountable with the responsibility that comes with properly managing our right to bear arms. This is only the beginning. It is merely a reproduction of a design completed possibly millions of times before it. On this occasion, I share more than the details of the build or descriptions of the parts in hand, more than the mechanical purpose of the components intended. Consider this an illustrated step-by-step whilst capturing the historical value its process symbolizes. We go beyond the surface of what your eyes see, taking just how truly blessed you are to be free, witnessing the creation of a cultural focal point, one that reminds those who might consider taking from you what is your God-given right to exist. Understand that the careful precision you take installing these pieces will ultimately aid in the performance it offers you when serving its purpose. Keep in mind the level of gratitude these hands hold in wielding the liberty to build this creation for myself and for you to witness. Our history shows us this cause worth living for was one many would die in defense over. It is in this rich history we find an unwillingness to surrender our rights such that freedom will truly reign. The will of free men is the ultimate weapon, and powers exist that would attempt to silence and regulate its unstoppable vibration. So many lives carry on not even aware of the concept of freedom, while others squander its potential to bring good into the world. Answer the call. Set a standard you can be proud of, and honor the fallen by keeping the purpose of their sacrifice in the highest esteem. May this build be a message to inspire, and may I remind you that freedom must be defended. The Cerberus. Our three-headed approach at life. The solutions offered, whether direct, indirect, or thoughts from outside the box, are aimed toward one true purpose: ensuring the defense of values rooted in freedom. To everyday men and women, never forget the defenseless members of humanity whose human rights are violated every single day. I motion we live the example of what freedom inspires. More than just an instructional video on how to put together an AR lower receiver, this is an exercise of our Second Amendment, a personal build designated codename kit, merely a tool produced as an outcome of an even greater purpose. This purpose is an example to the world that free men will stand against tyranny wherever it may hide. Tread carefully when overlooking its simplicity, for its lethality is ingrained in the blood of free men who have died for no greater purpose outside themselves. For all humanity, we are one. Molded in the flames of freedom, we are called to continue this great legacy so many have perished over. Take what you see here, succeed in improving upon its design, make it your own. The skill is now yours while freedom still breathes. And to you in the shadows, we see you. Take this message as one of peace, for the only threat that exists is the fear we inflict upon ourselves. We are not enemies. Let a mutual respect exist, understanding the boundaries that border our differences are simply rooted in freedom, to be forever preserved within those values keeping its true form. Let this message remind you few and awaken the masses. Charlie Tango. Stay free.